Thanks for stopping by Tiki G's place. There's nothing better in sunny Southwest Florida than doing two things. Cooking out on a Sunday and the neighbors all day long with their weed whacker. God, you gotta love it. Anyways, I'm making the king of steaks, I think, the Porterhouse steak. We're going to sear it on both sides. We're going to be using the barking dogs in the house, as well as beer, a tape measure, a stopwatch, Camp Chef. We're going to be listening to weed whackers and eating steak. Hi, thanks for stopping by Tiki G's place in sunny Southwest Florida. Now we're making a porterhouse today. We're using the Camp Chef, just a flat top grill. You're going to see how we're going to sear it really well. I use salt, I use pepper. The steak I've got is prime. It's about 2 inches thick. This fat's going to sear up real nice. Nicely marbled. You want a nicely marbled steak. And think about this. You got a big steak here, so you don't want to have in the center not be cooked all the way through and then nicely seared on both sides. So I took it out of the refrigerator about half an hour, and then I seasoned it. I'm not a big fan of seasoning overnight. Look at that. Just look at that. Real nice. Salt and pepper. Lightly salted. You really want to give a lot of salt. The thing is, I've already got the salted butter, and so I just lightly salt. I'll show a little bit of that. I'll show you how I prep. I also use some mushrooms, some onions, and we dice up some taters and cook them. And sometimes I use some zucchini or whatever also for a side with the taters, but today we're just going to go simple, and let's get to it. This is actually butterfly. It's not real butter. It's slightly salted, so therefore I can use less on my steak. And as you can see, butterfly. Mushrooms, garlic, onion. Salt, pepper. So I already got some salt in the butter, but I'm still going to put a liberal amount. So we're going to use a lot of pepper just to give it that spice. This is it. That's all I'm putting on this steak, both sides. Rub it in a little bit. And flip. Repeat. This is kosher salt, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, we like pepper. Okay, nicely washed. every single time I'm done using the Camp Chef flat top grill, I like to clean it really good, and then I like to re-season it with some oil and heat it up really good, and then wipe it down when I'm done. So that way I can come back, as you can see, nice and clean, good to go. Everything's at high to medium right now. Then I turn this side here, which is my right, down to low. I'm going to give a little bit of oil now, but that's about it except for the potatoes. Reason being is the potatoes can use oil, but I want to use the fat from the steaks more than the oil. So I'm going to go light on the oil. That way that steak's fat can make it into the potatoes. So we want a nice film of this, and we're going to get this sucker hot. Alright, so these potatoes take a little bit longer to cook, right? We're going to get them down. Look at that. Oh yeah. Remember, like I said, potato fly. We want to give these guys their oil. We want to give them oil, we want them to be sticky. We also want to cook them pretty evenly. Sprinkle some EVOO. Just toss them around. I'm not going to season them yet. We want them all on this right side. Now it's been about 10 minutes with the Camp Chef on. So our deal is to now turn the burners down a little bit to low, all 4 of them. I'm not going to show you that because then I have to do more. And don't forget, we have our butter. Look at this butter. Alright, so now I want to pepper these guys. Everyone likes pepper on potato. Okay? Everyone. Some kosher salt. Everyone likes kosher salt on potato. Toss them around for a little bit. What I'm looking for is the fact that both sides are kind of getting some browning to them. That's from the heat that I'm allowing right now. And while doing this, I'm also letting this left side cool down just a teeny pinch. I wanted to get super hot for pre-cooking reasons. These things just sit outside. And seasoned or not, if it's living on there, I want it dead. Okay, so that's good. So what I'm going to do, put these guys on extreme heat. Another little layer of oil to move them into. I'm going to turn the right burner off. Mix them around in this stuff. Oh, they love the oil. Even get your lid. Even this is going to help you a little bit because you want to soften these guys up a little bit. And they will. Soften up. Now, I've got some of these mushrooms. And immediately, I want to put them into the low heat. Just with a little bit of that oil on them. These onions. These guys I'll put next to the mushrooms. We'll turn them around here and there. I'm going to give them a little dab of oil. And now, this is how I do my porterhouse. Here's how we start. I got this beef. Check it out. We'll let it stand on that side for a minute. I want that. I want this grease. Oh yeah. And when doing this, you have to have balance. I did not have balance. This is a quick sear. We're going to be done with this whole meal in a few minutes. Look at that. That's what I want. So, we got our stopwatch. It's at 00. We started. I'm not touching it. Ain't touching it. Ain't touching it. For 4 minutes. I don't care what anyone says. So it's been about 1 minute and 8 seconds. I got my steak, I can't move it. So what I do, put my little lid to the side, kind of mess around with these taters. Look at them all cooking up, looking good. Now these mushrooms, maybe only about another minute. And they're off of here. I'm just trying to brown them up a little. Actually, you know what? They're done. I'm taking these guys off. My nice and soft brown mushrooms. I got these onions. I do need them to cook down, not just fry up. This is the way I like it. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. The taters, you know, can go through quick like that. Here. They're done. Look. Alright, so letting these guys cook down a little bit, these nice onions. Now let's look at the time. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 44 seconds. Looks like 4 minutes to me. Flip. I've already got a nice sear. Right here, pretty good. I could have went a little longer, so on this side I will. I'm going to play around with the onions for a minute. Gives me something to do. Now here's the thing. We're going to add some garlic. We're going to add some butter. At 3 minutes. All right, I'm happy with these onions. They're still a little crispy. They got a little brown to them. Pretty looking sear. See? We're doing good. Right around now, I want to add these some butter. And you know what? Some garlic too. For me, just smooth it on in. Get it in there. Alright, now I want to add my butter. See, this is butter. See? Like that. That's how you do it. Or, have you ever seen butter fly? You ever seen it before? This is how butter flies. Yeah. Now you don't really want to flip this thing too much. I see a lot of videos. Flip, flip, flip. Flip every 30 seconds. Nah. Here's what I do. We're at 3 minutes. Turn off the heat. While you're at it, turn off your propane tank. Ah, look at all this butter. You know what else we want this butter for? Just bring back the potatoes. See how you can barely move it? That means it's good. It's staying right where it's at. Yeah, all that butter with these potatoes. What you want. Keep your eye on the butter. Alright? See this butter here? Flip. Just for a couple seconds, folks. I'm still working on this side. The rare still in the middle. Ooh, hot! And flip. Now both sides got my goodies. Yeah, that's it. Let it sit now. Get rid of my potatoes. They're ready for the plate. Okay. Mushrooms, onions, right on top. Okay, 8 minutes, sometimes 9, who knows. Push that tater stuff to the side. Meat and potatoes. Have you met them before? Meat and potatoes? We're going to let this rest. For at least 5 minutes. Okay, so that's the plate. And the deal is, I would just start eating and eating and eating. But you know what? Let's get rid of this, because you already know. There's taters. Look at all that au jus. Okay. Let's get rid of these mushrooms, these onions, that garlic. Because what do we really care about? Why are we here today? For this steak. So, here's my side dish. Right here. Alright, before we get to the steak, I got my trusty old little knife guy here. Mix it all together. So I want a little bit of this tater, some of this onion, one of these mushrooms. It's really good. And if I want, I could stick some now when I cut into my big ass steak. So, we got the tea, right? Get rid of this little bit of fat. Look at it. Oh. Look at that. You probably can't tell. Let me bring it closer. We're cooked and we're browned really nice with the red center. Perfect, el perfecto. So again, perfect medium rare. The way I like it, it's the best. Okay. What about that filet? Oh, that's good. You can really taste that garlic and that butter. And here's the thing. When I make medium rare, I get medium done on the filet. This is a beautiful piece. Oh, it's so tender. And that butter, light amount of salt, a little bit of garlic, and you can taste that pepper. Okay, today I'm cooking porterhouse steak. I'm about to start the video. I just want to let you know that this right here is the first one. It is cooked to sheer perfection, but it was for the dogs, and this one is for me. Alright, now this is what we call porterhouse steak. Look at that. Alright guys, fall in. Now I got an issue with all this. I need your guys' thoughts. Can I have a sit, please? Can I get a sit? Alright. Now, since there's no humans, this is from the porterhouse. New York strip side, what do you think? Was it good? You want more? Alright, 1 second, sit. This is a fatty chunk. What do you think? Was it good? Yeah. From the fillet side. Good? You want more? Here's where it's funny. Good. Oh, almost. And the funny part. Alright, I'm going to go wash her face. Now I'm going to eat my steak. And thank you for checking out Tiki G's place. And we'll be back with more stuff coming soon. Like and the subscribe button is below. Comment too while you're at it.